Hello friends, you're with the Lonesome Gamer, and today I'm playing Cthulhu Death May Die. It is Tomes of Madness, Season 1, Episode 2. And it's looking, I think, pretty good until now. The goal is to find hidden knowledge, basically by killing the cultists. We already see a few bodies lying there. Then we gotta loot them, and that will give us these knowledge markers. And if we have two of the same type, we can go to one of these matching tomes, which are here on the different ends of the map. And then we can claim the tomes. And if we have two of the four tomes, we've disrupted the ritual, and then Hastur will awaken. So my strategy here is basically that I lured in the cultists. I dragged them in with my, well, they follow you if you move into a space. And then, I dragged them in here, killed them. And I did that mainly with Ahmed because, no, the other way around actually. I did that with Rasputin. And the reason is that Ahmed has an electric torch, which allows him to draw two of them, two of the forbidden knowledge from the random pool, and then choose one. So that should make the search much easier to find two matching pairs. Okay, so we start again with Rasputin, this guy here, and this time I think I just wanna I wanna rest a bit because there's a lot of glare here, but it's hard for me to avoid that. Maybe this is a little bit better. So if my stress is here, if I'm completely stressed out, there is a chance that the short-term memory loss will trigger, and then I have to discard one of my discovery cards, and I don't really want to do that. So I think I'm going to heal 3 stress. That's my first action. And then what I simply want to do is I'm going to drag this guy with me and attack Hastur's disciple. So we need 2 successes, and that was a perfect roll. So he's killed. Perfect. And that was already my turn. Nothing too exciting happened, but I think I don't have a problem with time here. The yellow sign: if you are in the same space as Hastur or a Hastur disciple, take 2 stress. If you are not in the same space, gain a yellow sign token. Okay, that isn't too great, because that means we have now already 2 of these yellow sign tokens, and eventually they will be a problem. So now let's draw a discovery card. The stash of whiskey, strong and sweet. You may claim the whiskey bottle. Discard this card to heal all your stress, and discard all your terrified condition cards. That is cool. There's a good chance. Well, first of all, because it's not that valuable, we can simply discard it if the short-term memory loss forces us to do so. And it might actually be pretty good if we gain a terrified condition card. Then let's see what we do. Well, obviously Ahmed. And I think I simply want to loot the occultist body. So simply going to roll 3 dice. I need 2 successes, which I have. I remember my arcane mastery allows me to count this as a success. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to take another stress. And that allows me now to randomly draw 2 of these and then pick one. And we got... Okay, we got this one here. That's kind of neat. So that already gives us the first pair. Nice. So that was my first action. And then I'm going to do a second one. And I'm going to do the same. Oh, one of these guys goes away. And 2 more bodies to loot. So let's continue. And again, we have 2 successes. I can only count one of these. So, fuck. You know what? I'm going to take the second one too. It looks like I'm doing pretty good and I might be able to disrupt the ritual soon. So maybe I also want to increase my sanity a bit. And there we go. This is it. Awesome. This is the second symbol. There we go. Perfect. So now I think as a last action, I'm going to give these 2 to Rasputin. Because then we can basically simply... Let me see, one is... It's this one and that one. Wow, these are good. It's easy to get there. Maybe I should take the opportunity and move there immediately as long as there's nobody in the way. But then again, I think it's actually better to give him 2. And then we might already have the opportunity next turn to awake Hastur. That would be pretty crazy. Okay, so I think... Well, I got one more... No, that was my trade action. I'm done here. Okay, that's it. So let's draw a Mythos card. The King in Yellow. Choose one. Each investigator rolls a die. For each yellow sign token they have, they take 1 wound for each success and lose 1 sanity for each tentacle rolled. Or, at the end of your turn, advance Hastur on the track as if there were 3. That's an interesting question. We are really good in time. So, I might even consider doing that. On the other hand, I don't have a single yellow sign token, so for me there is no risk. And for him, it would be not so bad if he would gain a little more sanity. If we would lose a little more sanity, simply because now that we're approaching the disruption of the ritual, you want to be a little stronger. Therefore, I think I'm going to take the first option here. So that means Rasputin rolls a die, or 2 dice, because he has 2 yellow signs. That means he takes a wound and a yellow sign, and I'm going to re-roll that. Can't be worse. I'm going to take a wound. That's okay. Wow, maybe I should... whatever. Okay. Then Ahmed investigates the room. Again, they know this room now quite well, I guess. The dead policeman, still warm, shot once. Well, they haven't discovered that guy before. Interesting. You may take 2 stress to claim the shotgun. That sounds good. Or you could claim the terrified condition if you don't. Well, obviously I want the shotgun. When attacking, gain 2 green dice if there's more than 1 enemy in your target space. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So that's 2 stress. Let's do this. Oh god, there we go. That's pretty awesome, I guess. And then at the end of the turn, I can heal. So I think we're going to heal again to stress, I guess. So it's Rasputin. Let me see. Yeah, I think I'm simply going to move with this guy 1, 2, 3 spaces. I discard these 2 forbidden knowledge tokens because claim tome, discard 2 forbidden knowledge tokens whose symbol matches the tome in your space to claim that tome. Tomes may be traded. I don't know why I would want to do that, but okay. Okay, and now I'm allowed to simply claim the tome. So that was my second action. Got one more action to go. I think I might just want to heal. Yeah. Let's do this. Let's bring this up and that one. Then I should be okay, I guess. Remember, if I die, it's not such a big deal because I'm unkillable. I got 1 free death, so therefore I'm not too eager to heal these here. Okay, so that's that, and we're gonna go. And it says Hastur Disciple. The nearest Hastur Disciple moves 2 spaces. That is not happening. Summon a Hastur Disciple in red. So that means this guy shows up here again. Okay, so then it's Ahmed, and I think he can now disrupt the ritual, which seems a little bit crazy, you know, we're very early in the game. I mean, this is still at the second step, it's just crazy. I've never seen that before. But I still want to do it before things are getting more complicated. Maybe there is some shitty card that forces us to discard some of these forbidden knowledge tokens or something. So, yeah, I don't want that to happen. So I guess, I'm not totally sure though. The thing is, if I move down here to claim that thing, that means Hastur will probably show up at that space, and I don't really want to get attacked by him. But on the other hand, I also want to kill him, so it's a bit tricky. It feels a little bit strange. It feels like I'm not quite in the position to awaken him yet. So maybe I should wait a little longer, kill a few enemies. But that would give me additional yellow sign tokens, and I know these things are dangerous. So waiting is dangerous too. Still, nearest gate has to disciple at the nearest. That would be there. I'm wondering what happens if the old one advances, because that's probably what happens next turn. Let me see. I think I want to awaken him. I think it helps. Yeah, I think that makes sense. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move 1, 2. I can sneak past this guy. 3, but it doesn't make a difference, basically. I don't feel ready to fight Hastur yet, but I think I want him on the board so that we don't have to... that we get rid of this, of exploring this forbidden knowledge and all this kind of crap. Okay, so that was that. Then I'm gonna awaken the guy. I'm gonna discard that. I'm gonna claim the tome. And that's that. Special rules. When you kill a cultist, we all did that now. Okay. And then we can simply get him when revealed. Summon Hastur into your space. Then summon one Hastur disciple at the nearest gate. Oh shit. Monsters and cultists gain an extra die when attacking their targets. Oh, when it has 2 or more yellow sign tokens. Yeah, but it's still not that great. That would affect Rasputin, for example. Didn't know that anymore. Okay, so there is Hastur, and I think he looks pretty amazing. So, into your space, yeah. Okay, then one Hastur disciple at the nearest gate. Okay, that means this guy shows up now here. And then, I didn't remember that either, we have a Hastur disciple showing up here. That kind of sucks because now it's not that easy for me to... I cannot sneak away. One guy would be okay. If I would be only with him, I would say, okay, who cares? But I don't want to be with both of them. I don't want to end up with both of them in the same space. So therefore, the sneaking is more tricky now. Sadly, I'm still at the first space here of my stealth. If I would be here, I could sneak all 3 creatures. Okay. I won't sneak. I will instead simply attack Hastur. He's not that powerful at that moment. He only has 3 green dice, which is pretty much as bad as a Hastur disciple. So I think I don't care too much. And we really got to remember that now the monsters and the cultists have an additional green die if they attack players with more than 1 yellow sign token. That's important to remember. So let's attack Hastur. We got 3 black dice. Not too impressive for the moment. Okay, that's okay. So 2 successes. It's weird. It's weird to be so weak and to be forced to fight the old one. We will see if that works out. 2 successes. My sanity goes up, which is totally fine. I would take 1 stress for each wound I have. So that goes down 1 space, which is not so great. And then I can increase one of my abilities here. I think I'm going to bring the Arcane Mastery up. Or the Stealth. This is now an interesting question. The Arcane Mastery will allow me to count any number of Elder Signs as successes. That's pretty strong. Until now I can only count 1. And I'm starting to get a little more dice now. I'm going to do that. I think this is a better choice. But then again, what about this one? Also interesting. That would allow me to heal 2 stress and 2 wounds at the end of the turn. I'm going to take the Arcane Mastery. If I attack multiple targets, I can even take these 2 extra green dice, and then I'm already on 6 dice. And there's a good chance that we roll then more than 1 success. So I think for now I'm going to take that. don't know, man. I love this. I love the healing, the stealth. They're all so good. This is really a tough decision. It's going to be the Arcane Mastery. I think I'm going to stay with that. And yeah, that makes more sense to me. So, seems like this is the end of my action phase. So now it's gonna be Hastur. And oh, interesting, he still does not advance. Sewer gases. Place a fire token in your space. Okay. Then make a roll. Gain a green die if you have a swiftness still. We don't have that. You take 1 wound unless you roll 2 or more successes. Make a roll. Okay, so I guess we have to roll our basic dice. So 3 and... Okay, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna take 1 green die for this one and the 3 basic dice, and we need 2 successes. We have that. We also take a sanity loss, which is okay for me. So that was okay. And then I'm getting attacked by Hastur with 3 green dice. Anything special going on here? No, I don't think so. I really got to remember this extra green die. I always forget it. Now if I read it again, I remember that. But okay, so 3 dice and we'll see what happens. That was okay, nothing happens. Pretty awesome. Now it's Rasputin, and I'm afraid he will get a 3rd yellow sign, because if Hastur advances, he's going to be again the one who takes the yellow sign. So that's tough. But okay, we're not there yet. So what is it that I want to do? I was thinking about... There is this tunnel that connects these 2 spaces here. So I was thinking about moving directly there, taking this guy with us, and then attack 2 of the 3, or try to kill 2 of the 3 monsters. That sounds promising, but we shouldn't forget that they have now an additional die when attacking. So that makes it a little dangerous. I think I want to do it anyway. We gotta get... Yeah, I want to do that anyway. I mean, otherwise I'm just losing time, and there's no real reason... There's no real reason, I think, not to do it. So, 1, 2... Here, 3, and then we're there. And now we are attacking. And I think I'm going to go after the disciples. They are more dangerous. So I got 4 dice at the moment, got my Arcane Mastery, and this is it. Again, not too impressive. So let's see what we can do. Yeah, that's okay. That's definitely not a bad roll. Actually, I got the Brawling, and I already have that here. So I may split the wounds. That's cool. So I got... Ooh, that's nice. But I only have my Arcane Mastery on this level here, so I don't do 3 wounds as I hoped I did, but just 2. But it's interesting. In theory, I might be able to kill 2 with 1 attack. So I'm gonna do a reroll here, and I'm gonna reroll. Actually, I'm not even sure if I want to reroll that. Maybe not. I think I'm keeping that. I'm going to reroll this one here. And that's another wound. That's pretty good. Do I want to try 1 more? No. I'm okay with that. So basically that allows me to give this guy 1 wound and kill the other one. And now with my other action, and this goes up 1 space, which is good. And now with my other action, I might be able to kill the other 2 guys. That would be nice. Okay, so let's see. Again, 4 dice. Oops. That is not that hot, but we'll see. Okay, that's a lot of sanity loss, but I'm on board with that. I'm okay. I lose. I killed them. I got 3 successes, including this one. So that means all these guys are gone. This goes up to here, which is fine, and I take a stress, which is not good. This card is really bad. This is just garbage, but okay. And now I'm gonna also increase my arcane mastery by 1 space, so now I'm allowed to count all my elder signs as successes. And that's now the end of my turn. Of my action phase. And we're gonna draw a card. And yeah, actually Hastur will now advance. So the Hastur disciples are all gone, so we're not attacked by any one of them. And we have to summon one at the yellow space, which is here. So that was okay. No one showed up in the blue one. That was good. The problem is I will get another yellow sign from the advancing one. That kind of sucks, but okay, from the old one. So now I'm allowed to draw a discovery card. And the spectacles, when you put them on, you can see text that wasn't there. You may take 2 stress to claim the spectacles. If you do not, claim the terrified condition. When you loot a cultist's body, draw 2 forbidden knowledge tokens and keep 1. Shuffle the other back into the pile. If you have arcane mastery, you may draw 3 and keep 1 instead. Yeah, that would have been great, but we don't need that anymore. Shit. Do I want the terrified condition? Not really. Let's see what the terror does. That's not good. But I don't really want to... that sucks. I really wonder if I should take it or not. Maybe I just can't take it. Use this short-term memory loss to my advantage. If I'm at full stress, heal all of your stress and discard 1 discovery card of your choice. So, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna take the terrified condition. And yeah, hope that this doesn't hurt me too much. And I can get rid of it and heal all the stress if this works well together. Okay, so that was the end of the turn for me. Now we gotta advance Hastur. So that means I take indeed another yellow sign token, which is bad. And no, it's over there. And then we got to summon 1 Hastur disciple at the nearest gate, which means this guy shows up on my space. And occultists. And you know what? I'm going to remove this guy. I don't think we need them anymore. And occultist on all the other gates. So we got 1 guy here. And 1 guy here. Yeah, and then summon a cultist at the nearest space with an unclaimed tome. Okay, so that means 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that means we got to summon a guy over there. So we're going to Ahmed, and he shares his space with Hastur. So I think he's simply going to try to kill him. He is in a good condition, so you know, what I could do is I could, in theory, move out of the space into this space, and then we had two creatures, two enemies in our space, and that would give me 2 additional dice. But it also would cost me a movement action. So I don't really think this is worth it. And therefore, yeah, I'm not going to do that. Instead, I just will simply attack Hastur. We got 4 dice. And try to do as much damage as possible. So we need, in the end, we need to do 10 wounds. I think it might be possible, but we'll see. So 3 actions. First attack. Well, that was a pretty good start. Do I take this? Yeah, why not? Let's take it. And he takes 3 wounds. Second attack. More or less the same result. Do I want to reroll one? I don't know. I cannot take any more stress, which kind of sucks. I don't want to reroll. You know, I'm okay with pushing this up. And so he takes 3 more wounds. So it would be nice if I could now deal 4 wounds. So we'll see. Okay, now I want to reroll that, because then I could kill him. Okay, that worked out. Pretty awesome. Yeah, that was great, actually. So that means I will take a stress. Well, first let's kill Hastur. I think this is a more... Yeah, I don't know what the timing is here, you know, if you have all these effects going on. But let's first kill Hastur. So the next stage is revealed. Let's see what that says. When revealed, move Hastur to the red gate. Each investigator with 2 or more yellow sign tokens takes 1 wound. At the end of each turn, you gain a yellow sign token. Yeah, that's not good. Now it's getting... Things are getting a little bit tricky. So we take a wound over there. This guy moves here. And... is that it? You gotta really remember all that stuff. So I think... Yeah, that was the revelation. This goes up, exactly. So this goes up, which allows me to push this up 1 space. So I now heal 1 stress for each elder sign that I count as a success. And my hypochondria is triggered, but that has no effect because I'm already at full stress. So now we draw another Mythos card. Rise of the Undead. Take the nearest cultist body. Okay, now I assume, I'm not sure if this... Okay, so there was still 1 guy lying there. So I'm gonna place this guy like that then. The nearest cultist body and stand it back up. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. There are no bodies on the board. It doesn't really say remove the bodies, I think. It says before the ritual is disrupted, when you kill a cultist, knock its figures over instead of removing. Once the ritual is disrupted, remove all... Oh yes, it does actually. It does. Remove all bodies. Okay, so now that means if there are no bodies on the board, summon a ghoul at the nearest unclaimed tome instead. So I think the nearest unclaimed tome is again this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it's this one here. So there we go. And now I am forced to take a discovery card, which might not be that good. Oh, that's the unstable grenade. Yeah, we've heard that guy before. Someone actually has lost a grenade or something. The pin is half out and needs to be replaced, carefully replaced. You may take 2 stress to claim the grenade. If you do not, discard it and take 2 wounds. Well, that's what's happening. I played around with a grenade, which was not a good idea, and I take 2 wounds. That could have been really dangerous. But, oh boy, that's tough. That's a tough card. I was lucky that that didn't kill me. So, that means that now I got 2... I can heal 2 wounds and stress. I'm going to heal 2 wounds. And that's it. And now it's Rasputin again. So Rasputin... Huh. I think I can afford to slow down a little bit. So I'm simply going to attack the disciple for first. So I got 5 dice here. The brawling, the dice from the sanity. Let's see. That is no big deal. I'm going to take the 2 sanity loss and discard this guy. Okay, and now I think what I want to do is I want to move down here and trade the shotgun. I can use the shotgun better because I have the brawling ability. So I think it's an advantage if I have this weapon if there is more than one enemy in my space. I think I want that shotgun. Okay, and then I might simply heal. Yeah, let's do that. Let's heal a stress and 2 wounds. And then next turn we can move over here and start to attack Hastur again. By the way, I should get a yellow sign there. So it's not good to pile these things up, but on the other hand, there's still a lot of time. We're also good when it comes to sanity. I don't think we have to rush too fast here, too much. It's okay, we're good. So what about Ahmed? I feel in a similar situation. Oh, actually, goddamn, I'm not done. I have to do the Mythos card. Hastur Disciple again. So he moves. Each Hastur Disciple moves 1 space toward me. There is this guy here, so he moves here. And then we got to summon 1 here. And then it says, yeah, that's it. We draw a card, a discovery card for Rasputin. The Otherworldly Knowledge, a rotting tome on how to mend bodily damage. You may lose 2 sanity to claim the spell of Vorish if you do not claim the terrified condition. When you rest, heal 1 additional stress or wound. And that's pretty cool. But I would lose 2 sanity. Can I afford to do that? That's interesting. I think I might be able to do that. It's a bit risky, but I think I'm okay with that. I'm going to lose 2 sanity. Take the card. On the other hand, I'm not sure what this means, but I wonder if it says you lose 1 sanity for every yellow older sign or something like that. And then, but even then, we have so many thresholds and all that. So I think I'm okay doing that. One additional stress or wound is not that good. I'm going to take the terrified condition. I already have one, so it doesn't really matter, I think. I'm going to take that. Yeah, I want to keep my sanity. So, do I really want to? I mean, if I could put that here, which would be insane. I'm really not sure. This is great. This is great. Ah, man, I don't know what to do. That's a tough choice. I'm going to leave it like that. So that's then the end of the turn for him. And now it's Ahmed again. And he will also slow down. So he is going to rest first. 1, 2, 3. And then I'm going to move over here and attack the disciple. So I get I think I only get 4 dice actually, but yeah, I want to do it anyway. So yeah. Well, that's enough. I'm gonna take a stress. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna heal 1 stress because I dealt a wound with one of these. I took that as a success. Allows me to heal a stress. The disciple is killed, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I did my 3 actions. I'm gonna draw another card. Again, a Haster disciple. Holy crap. So it moves 2 spaces towards me. 2 spaces. He moves in here. And then we got to summon another one right there at the red gate. Okay. And then I'm allowed to draw a discovery card, which is not necessarily good. The mastermind, you know Horace Wallace was said to have trafficked with the devil. You may claim either the grave robber or the pocket knife. Oh, the brawling skill. When attacking, gain 1 additional green die if you have the brawling skill. That would be great for the other guy. Or Julia, the grave robber. While you have her, gain 1 level of stealth. Well, that's interesting. We could bring this 1 level up. That's both not bad. I think I'm going to actually take Julia. I don't want to spend another trade action to give him the pocket knife. So I will go with Julia, the grave robber. That gives me an additional life point, which is nice. And I get 1 level of stealth, which is also useful. I can heal again. So this goes up 1 healing prayer. And now we're in a good shape, I think, and we're ready to take on Hastur. Especially Rasputin is doing good. So yeah, let's let's do it. So, oh, I should have actually, you know what? I should have taken a fire token from the gases here. So I gotta roll a die. But it doesn't matter, except maybe we roll a sanity loss. No. Okay, we're good. So now it's Rasputin, and he also will take now a fire marker because he leaves this room here. So he moves out one space, and then he can use the tunnel and move immediately here. And that allows him now to attack. So we got 2 more actions. And I think actually I'm going to attack Hastur again. Yeah. He's now pretty powerful. He's got 3 of these dice and 3 of these dice. This is pretty ugly. That's a tough attack. Again, I got the shotgun now because there are more than one enemy in the space, so I can use the shotgun. That means I got 4 dice with this one and another 2 here, and then I get a brawling dice, so I got quite a dice pool now. Okay, so yeah, let's attack Hastur. Maybe we can't even kill him with our 2 remaining attacks. Oh, you know what? Actually, I forgot. I get a token here because it says at the end of each turn you gain a yellow sign. And I think also he should get one. I'm not totally convinced, but I think I forgot to place that here. Okay, let's do it now. So we attack Hastur. And that wasn't great at all. Wow, was that a bad roll. So we can only do 2 damage here and 3 damage. So that was pretty poor. That's just 3 damage. But okay, that's just life. That was a bad roll. So now maybe it makes even more sense to attack one of the other guys before. Ah man, I'm gonna die. But that is okay. I can die once. That's not a big deal. Just have to avoid to die twice. Okay, so actually I'm gonna attack now the 2 other guys. I can split up the wounds any way I want, so I'm gonna attack now the Hastur disciple, and maybe I can also kill the other one. I just need 2. Oh man, another roll that is just so poor. I'm going to spend one of these. Wow, that's really bad. And I'm going to re-roll this one, I think. Okay, that was a second success, which means these 2 guys are killed, which is good because they are now clearly a little more dangerous because they get that extra die. And so that's it. That wasn't too good. And of course, Hastur turns around. He's not too happy about what is happening to his disciples and cultists. That's the end of my turn and of my actions. And we're going to draw Reality is Fraying. Each investigator loses 2 sanity for each tome they are carrying. That's not so great. I carry 1, and now I know why I have to keep these. So that means I lose a sanity. And maybe that's that might be the right time to get an additional free death. Yeah, I think I'm going to take that. So that gives me an additional free death. And then This guy also loses 2 sanity. Oh, and this shit is also triggered. Oh boy. Short-term memory loss. I'm not at full stress, so that means I will lose 1. And this guy has the memory loss. Yeah, no, damn it. He's also triggered now. So that means I'm gonna push this here, I guess. May count any number of successes as of Elder Signs as 2 successes each. That's pretty insane. And then investigators not carrying any tombs take 2 stress instead. Okay, so that's alright. A bit dangerous. So I think that's that. Then I get attacked by Hastur. And he now has 3 dice, 3 green dice, and 3 black dice. That guy is now getting really powerful. Okay, yeah, that was not good. 4 hits, so we're killed. Yeah, kind of expected that. I could re-roll. I could re-roll once. I also have the flames, so I don't even know if it's worth it. I don't think it is. I'm gonna take the full damage, and that means I'm gonna start at full health again. And yeah, that's it. And I lost my first life point, so I wonder if I should somehow mark this. I'm gonna take one of these markers and kind of place this here just to remember that my first death is used. Okay, and then I have to roll for the fire marker. That's another wound. And okay, and that's it. So that's the end of the turn, and I take another elder. I take another King in Yellow token. That isn't good, but okay. So now it's Ahmed, and he's also ready to attack. He's fully healed, fully stressed, stress-free basically. So he now can, he can now simply move in here. Oh, actually, that is not true. We have to advance Hastur. I forgot to do that. That wasn't so great. He has now 6 yellow sign tokens. We have a disciple here now, and we have another cultist here and one here. So that wasn't that good. And I gotta reshuffle the deck here. So now Ahmed, he is allowed to sneak. So he leaves this cultist behind, uses the tunnel and moves in here. And now he attacks Hastur. So he gets 2 dice from the sanity track. And I think this is it. So he only has 5 dice. But each elder sign deals 2 successes. We need overall 9 more wounds. Well, that wasn't so great. I'm gonna re-roll this one here. Oh shit. I'm gonna do it again. Okay, so these were 5 wounds. And then we got another attack. Oh, actually I can heal a stress for that success. Okay, that's pretty good. So these are 4, 5, 6, 7. That's enough. Okay, yeah, I'm good with that. So I killed him again. Just have to think about, do I want to reroll this one? These would actually already be good enough. So yeah, why not? So I'm gonna try to. Shit. Let's do this again. Ah, shit. Okay, I'm gonna take it now. I'm gonna be able to heal 4 stress. Well, actually, no, 2 stress. And that's it. So yeah, that's basically what happened with my third action. I managed to kill him, so we check what happens now, and yeah, now we have a bit of a problem here. Well, I think we can do it like this, I guess. So we draw this. When revealed, move Hastur to the yellow gate. Okay, so he now shows up here, kind of protected by all his cultists. Then each investigator with 2 or more yellow sign tokens, which are all of us, takes 2 wounds. Okay. Any one investigator may sacrifice themselves, take wounds until dead, to stop this effect. So that means he takes 2 wounds, and he takes 2 wounds. Okay. Okay. At the end of each turn, roll 1 die for each yellow sign token you have. Take 1 wound for each success and lose 1 sanity for each tentacle rolled. Okay, this is tough, obviously, and we gotta remember that. But it only affects the player whose turn it is, because it says for each token you have. So that's not terrible then. But before we're done with all that, so it's still his turn. So now I got attacked by the disciple, and that is bad. I got a couple of rerolls, so that might help me, but I'm not in the best shape here. So there is a chance that I actually die this turn, especially if I have to roll for him. But okay, we'll see. So the disciple attacks with 4 dice. And if this deals you any wounds, choose 1, take a yellow sign, summon a cultist in this space. But it doesn't attack. So let's see. The attacks. And that was not great, but it wasn't terrible either. But I'm going to reroll. Okay, that was good. And I'm going to reroll again. I think I want to reroll again. Okay, that was fantastic. So no damage here. And now we come to the end of the turn. I think, I'm not sure though. At the end of your turn, can I do this? There is a timing question going on and I have to check that. Okay, so there is actually an order. You start with the end of turn effects, which is, I think, what I have here. Then the fire, the Mythos discard pile, which means that's when he actually would advance. Then the Elder One summoning, and then the Elder One end of turn effects. Okay, so that means the Elder One end of turn effects are last, which will allow me to heal. And I'm going to heal 2 wounds, obviously. Yeah, I think this is what happens. Okay, Then each cultist... Oh, you know what? Fuck, I made that wrong. It says you gain a yellow sign token, not each of them. So that was a little bit over the top. I'm pretty sure I can remove 2 tokens here. I mean, that's a little bit... Yeah, I think that was a little bit too... I can definitely move 1 for each guy. I'm going to do that. I'm not absolutely sure about that, but I think I took a few too many. Then it says at the end of each turn, you got to roll for each yellow sign token. So first I'm going to take 1 now again, and then I got to roll 2 dice and see what happens. So yeah, I kind of messed this up a little bit, but it was definitely not to my advantage. So let's see what we get. Okay, so we take a wound. That's not too horrible. Okay, and that's it. And that is not true. God. Did I draw a Mythos card? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so, god damn it. I think I simply forgot to draw a Mythos card. I want to do that now. Naming the nameless. Each investigator rolls 1 die for each yellow sign token they have. I'm going to roll only 1 because that should have happened before. They take 1. Okay, so that's it pretty much. And yeah, that wasn't so good. But okay, so I take another wound. The other guy has to roll 5 dice, which is terrible. That's really, really bad. That could kill him again easily. Okay, so this is already kind of like 2 sanity losses and 2 wounds. And then he's going to roll 2 more. So he loses 3 sanity and 2 wounds. And I'm going to take all that stuff. I'm going to go here and I'm going to die again. Now that's okay for me until now. I got now 2 additional deaths here. So this is it now. I cannot die again. I got to remember that. I'm going to place, just to remember that, a second marker here. So I cannot afford to die again. But I am allowed to... Yeah, I think I'm going to push this here. I only have to kill Hastor once more. And he will probably die in the end. But... I'm not sure. Maybe I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to do it like... God damn it. I'm going to do it like that. Gives me 2 free rerolls. Yeah, I'm going to do it like that. Okay, did I roll for the fire? God damn! Yeah, I did. So this goes away. You can see, again, toward the end of the game, there is so much to remember. It's really getting confusing. Okay, so that was that. He died, he took the sanity loss, and I have to summon a cultist, another one here. I'm pretty sure about that. Yeah, there were 3 already. So I got to summon a 4th one here. That's pretty tough. But okay. This is it. Yeah, that's the end of his turn. I already did the attack. Did I? I'm completely confused now. God. I already did the attack of this guy. That's when I did all the rerolls. So the only thing that happened is I forgot to draw a Mythos card, and now I'm on track again. Yeah, so his turn is over, and now it's Rasputin's turn. So the only chance that he can survive, and I think he cannot survive, but the only chance is basically, I want to move in here, and then I hope that, nah, but that's probably not going to work out. Yeah, I'm going to die. I mean, that's pretty sure. I would have loved to bring this up to this stage with one single turn, or with one single roll, and then I could push this here, and when you attack figures in your space, deal the full wounds to each target. That is what I want to do when I end up in this space. But it's not going to work. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get 3 sanity losses in a single turn, in a single roll, because that's what is necessary. Well, I could re-roll and try to get there. And maybe this is what I want to do. I think that is something that I might want to try. Okay, so first, I mean, there is even a chance that I can kill the guy. Ooh, that is actually true. I'm in a pretty good shape. Maybe I can even kill him. So let's see. I'm going to move 1, 2, 3 spaces. So I share now my space with Hastur and 1,000 other creatures. And so, yeah, let's start. Let's do the 2 attacks that we have. Maybe if I'm lucky, I can kill Hastur. We need 12 wounds. So I got my 3 basic dice. 2 for the brawling, 2 for the sanity loss, another 1 for the brawling, and 2 for the shotgun. That's a lot. That's a lot. My Elder Signs only count as 1 damage, but still, there is actually a good chance that I can kill him. I got 2 free rerolls. Yeah, let's do this. I think I can actually kill Hastur. Not like that. Definitely not like that. That is terrible. So, you know, the thing is, okay, first I want to reroll this one. Okay, that's not even so bad. Now my idea was, yeah, I want to bring this to its full extent, but and then maybe I can kill all the other guys. But this is so tough. But the thing is, Hastur will kill me anyway. Shit. Okay, so I'm gonna spend 1 here, and I'm gonna start to reroll these. Maybe I'm still trying to kill Hastur. Oh man. Now I'm gonna use my whiskey bottle, which allows me to heal all stress and discard the terrified conditions, so they go away. And that means I can now try again to do this. Okay, yeah, let's try. Maybe I can do it. I don't think so. Okay, that is a success. Pretty good start. Let's try another one. Nope. Another one. Yep, that's another success. Lovely. And the last one. Okay, that's another success. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. Is that even possibly enough? I need 7 successes. I could do it. I have enough dice to do that. So if I'm lucky, I can kill Hastur. Otherwise, I'm dead. But that's okay. You know, taking a shot of whiskey and then either dying or killing the old one. That's a good spirit. Let's see if we can do it. That's not going to be enough, I'm afraid. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is not enough. We're one success short. But hey, that's still okay. We're going to die, but the other one will finish the job. So yeah, that's not quite good enough. And that means I get now, first I got to draw the card here. That's terror. Everyone with a terrified condition. Nobody has that at the moment. So nothing happens here. But now we get attacked by all these guys. And I mean, okay, let's get killed by Hastur himself. Oh, we don't know. Probably not. We'll see. Okay, these are 4 hits. So I'm still alive. But now we're going to take an attack by one of his disciples. And now I have 4 dice. Okay, that's it. And Rasputin is... Oh, that was actually Ahmed. Sorry, man, but obviously it should not have been Ahmed. And Rasputin is killed. That is no big deal. Now, there is no end of turn effects or anything because, well, obviously Rasputin is dead, so he doesn't have to take a yellow sign, doesn't have to roll, whatever. So now it is Ahmed, and I'm pretty sure he's going to be able to finish this. Simply moves in here. He just has to do 1 more wound. He has 2 green dice, 3 black dice, 2 successes for each, and that's it. There we go. We killed Hastur. And I hope that everybody else simply also is dead. Okay, yeah, so we're at the end of the scenario. I gotta be honest, I like the first one more. I think that was not that terribly exciting. The backstory with the cards didn't feel so cool. I mean, the terrified condition and then the tarot card is kind of a neat combination. But overall, you know, with the other one, I think that was more interesting when you met all the people and the professor and there was this weird experiment going on. Here it felt much more cryptic and I didn't like that much. Also, that was of course also the way I played. It was pretty static. I was just sitting here in the center, luring the cultists in, killing them, and then finding the tomes. And the whole awakening was also very, very easy. The disrupting the ritual was really no big deal. So, yeah, probably not exactly one of the best scenarios. But I still gotta say, I enjoyed it a great deal. The fight against Hastur was exciting, and you could argue I might have been a little bit lucky that I found the electric torch. That was basically my first card, and that helped a great deal, of course, when searching for the forbidden knowledge. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, still a great game. So hope to see you in the next video. You can support the channel on Patreon. And yeah, bye.